Welcome to KSTV. Here today I have Deputy Chief Mitch Hope, Public Education Officer, here to talk about Fire Prevention Week. Can you tell me how you first became involved in the department?
That's a really big question. It's in my family. My dad joined in the 80s. Then I joined in 2003. My little brother joined in 2005. We've all been a part of the fire service for a long time and still currently are all members.
Why is public education so important to you?
Public education is vital to every fire department. It brings so much information to light for every age group, from preschool right up to our seniors. It reteaches information, reinforces information. Sometimes the information changes, and it helps us fight fires before they ever start.
What are some ways you deliver this information to the public?
We have many different venues that we like to go with. We do hall tours with our play school groups, some of the in-home learning groups and other organizations as well. They come right to our fire hall. Usually those groups are younger, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds. We take them through the fire hall. We try to get them comfortable with us and our equipment. For that age group, that's some of the most valuable information, so they're not scared of us. For some of the older groups, once we get into kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, up to grade 4, we really try to work with fire safety in regards to not playing with matches, your stop, drop, and rolls, the importance of covering your face. 911, knowing how to tell them where you live, how to get there, whether it's a street address or a farm address, what the emergency is, what to expect when you call that. It's all really important information, and it changes as the kids grow. Then we get into our senior homes, which that information is always changing as well. It's a lot of kitchen safety, not blocking the hallways, not ignoring the fire alarms, which is this year's fire prevention message, is acknowledging the sounds of fire. So when you hear that smoke alarm or the fire alarm or the carbon dioxide detector, it's not to go and investigate your own home. It's get out and call 911. So that's kind of our continuing. It always changes. It's always, as people are getting older, as they move from their home into a apartment complex or a senior care complex, the message that we're trying to bring to them changes depending on which stage of life they're in.
Could you share some quick fire safety tips with our audience?
Absolutely. So one of the biggest things that we see over and over is open doors. It is incredibly important to sleep with your bedroom doors closed, to keep doors closed in your home. It stops smoke, it stops fire, it stops heat. It could make the difference of life or death situation, especially for a nighttime fire. Some of the other things that we really like to express to the kids is to keep your bedroom lights on in the event of an emergency. So if the smoke alarm is going off and they check the door with the back of their hand and it's hot, turn on the bedroom light, because when we show up for the fire department, if we see that room is lit up, that's going to draw our attention that there's probably an occupied room. So those are just really little things that we like to try to bring into our school kids. We also say do not open a window. Fire likes oxygen. It likes fresh oxygen. You are creating a path, a draft, a way for that fire to want to get into that room. So go to the window, stay at the window if you can't get out. Try to get out though if you can. If it's a second-story window, we understand. There are fire safety devices to help with that, but if you don't have them, then stay at the window with the light on and we will come. We have ladders, we have ways to get into there. The other one that's really important, that's really bad, is people ignore fire alarms. They ignore CO2 detectors. They ignore smoke alarms. They need to leave the sports venue, the restaurant, the hotel, their house. When they hear these things going off, everybody just ignores it. Oh, Dad burnt the toast. Oh, they must have burnt something in the kitchen downstairs. Oh, somebody bumped the fire alarm. Don't ignore it. Get out and wait for somebody to come and tell you that it's safe to go back in. Somebody that knows what has gone on.
Thank you, Mitch, for coming in today and talking about Fire Prevention Week.
Thanks for having me.
Check out KindersleySocial.ca for more information regarding Fire Prevention Week.